Welcome back to Humber News. It's time for weather, so let's check in with Natasha Fearon.
We had a fair bit of rain early last week, and the few days ahead won't be any different. We're expecting at least 20 milliliters by Sunday. Let's have a look at the 5-day forecast. This afternoon, we'll hit a high of 16. Clouds will begin to move in as temperatures drop to a low of 4. Scattered showers are expected to begin late this evening. Keep your umbrella handy. You'll need it Thursday as showers continue throughout the day. Expect a high of 10 and a low of 2. On Friday, the clouds will begin to taper off. Temperatures in the day will stay at a high of 10 and drop to a low of 7 overnight. By Saturday, temperatures rise to a high of 15, but the clouds will begin to roll in late evening. Expect a low of 6. It'll be mostly cloudy on Sunday. We'll see the bulk of the rain, expecting 5 to 10 milliliters with a high of 12 and a low of 6. Now we will see a little bit of sun, but it'll be mainly windy and cloudy for the rest of the week. That's it for weather. Now back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Natasha. Now we'll take a look at news from Canada and around the world. Police in Calgary are trying to identify the parents of a newborn baby who was discovered in a dumpster on Tuesday. The baby boy was found inside a garbage bag in a trash bin located behind a townhouse complex. A resident of the complex said he heard crying coming from the dumpster and jumped in to rescue the baby. Calgary's emergency services say the newborn was rushed to hospital with serious but not life-threatening injuries.
The UK may be seeing the largest cuts to public spending since World War II. According to Britain's Treasury Chief, the country will slash benefits and public sector jobs in the 5-year plan to clear the nation's debt. As many as 500,000 public sector jobs may be lost. The government ordered $130 billion in spending cuts by 2015, as well as tax increases.
2 million Graco strollers are being recalled in the United States due to risk of strangulation. 4 children were strangled between 2003 and 2005, and 5 more babies were injured after being trapped in their strollers. The recall affects older Quattro Tour and Metro Light strollers that were made before 2008. They were sold between 2000 and 2007 in Babies R Us, Walmart, and other stores. Recall information and model numbers can be found at gracobaby.com.
We have some more recall information to pass along. Consumers with allergies to milk are going to be asked to avoid eating brand of stuffing mix. Uncle Ben's Stuff and Such Harvest Chicken with Vegetable Stuffing Mix and the Country Style with Vegetable Mix may contain milk that is not declared on the label. The Canadian Food Inspection Agency says one person has reported an allergic reaction after eating these products. And now let's go to Maddie Jo Tilley for your sports update.
I'm Maddie Jo Tilley, and here's what's making news in sports. The women's basketball team played in a preseason friendly game against the Durham Lords last night. The high-energy game was back and forth between the teams and went into overtime. 9 Hawks scored, leading them with 12 points with Sani Carvey. The Hawks played without their star player, Caitlin Pauley. Durham eventually took it 67-64. The Hawks women's basketball team has collected 9 OCAA championships over the years. To the MLB playoffs, Giants pitcher Matt Cain outdueled the 2008 World Series MVP Cole Hamels as the San Francisco Giants blanketed the Philadelphia Phillies 3-0 last night. Cain pitched 7 strong innings, striking out 5. Outfielder Cody Ross continued his hot streak. Ross has 3 homers in the first 2 games and had an RBI single last night. Game 4 goes on tonight in San Fran. The Phillies send Joe Blanton to the mound, and the Giants will go with rookie Madison Bumgarner. First pitch is at 8 p.m. In the ALCS, the Texas Rangers continued their domination over the Yankees last night with a 10-3 win. Texas catcher Benji Molina hit the go-ahead 3-run home run, and Josh Hamilton had a pair of solo drives, giving him 4 homers in 4 games. The Yankees sent out-of-favor pitcher A.J. Burnett to the mound. It was his first start since October 2nd. He struggled to find his command through 6 innings, striking out only 4 batters and walking 3. First baseman Mark Teixeira left the game in the 5th with a strained hamstring. He's out for the rest of the playoffs. Game 5 goes this afternoon at 4 p.m. To the NHL now, the Calgary Flames beat the Nashville Predators 1-0 in overtime last night. Flames forward Rene Bourque had the game-winning goal in his first game back after missing 2 games with a head injury. And Flames goalie Mika Krippsov made 34 saves for his 35th career shutout. And the Vancouver Canucks lost 6-2 in Minnesota last night. Canucks goalie Roberto Luongo led in 6 goals on 18 shots, and Wild defenseman Marek Zidlicki had 2 goals for the Wild. The loss was overshadowed by Canucks agitator Rick Rippon pushing a fan. After he was given a game misconduct penalty, Rippon shoved a Minnesota fan on his way out off the ice. He is scheduled for a disciplinary hearing today. That's all for sports. Now back to Jared and Rachel in the studio.
Thanks, Maddie Jo. After the break, Maisa Elajami will have your entertainment headlines.